Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Stenelux here, and in this video we're going to be continuing our Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. So I told you guys I was going to be going to Vermilion, but I forgot we actually have an encounter on this route. So I'm actually going to check that out now and see what we can find. Because this is route, what is it? I think it's 15 and the other one was 14 or something like that. But okay, we run into a Silcoon. Not sure how to feel about that. Now, Silcoon could either turn into a Beautyfly or a Dustox, so guess we'll just keep it in the box. I think is going to be its best bet. Ooh. I don't want to use Peck. Actually, no, it might have a higher defense, so Peck might not kill it. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It is super effective though because of typing, because it is a bug type still. And we're going to throw the Pokeball. I'm going to have to get more of those. Hopefully I can actually remember to do that. My memory fails me sometimes. But we do catch the Silcoon. And in case we do end up using it for either a Beautyfly or a Dustox, I think it should have a fitting nickname. But I can't think for the life of me what it should be. Why don't we call it... Wait, no, it's Silcoon. Silcoon automatically evolves into Beautyfly. I'm sorry. Cascoon evolves into Dustox. So this would automatically turn into Beautyfly. So we're going to call it... I think this is funny. Purdyfly. You know, because it's purdy. Alright, well... That's going to do it for this route. Oh, there's an item over there we can grab. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, this is Route 25. This was Route 24. We got a nugget. That's cool. We can sell that and make some more money to buy more Pokeballs. So let's do just that. Yeah, let's go to the Pokemart. And we're going to sell. We ended up getting an upgrade, by the way. Not that we can even use that, but oh well. Star Piece we can sell. No, not the Leaf Stone. That might come in handy. 2 Nuggets is gonna sell for a whole bunch. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Pokeballs. I think 27 should be good. Potions. We should start getting super potions at this point. I think 10 should do for now. Repels! Ooh! Oh yeah, we need these for sure. They are just normal standard repels though. They're not like super repels, but they'll still come in handy. Alright, now we are good to make our way to Vermilion. If I can find my way around this city, because I forget. So something cool. Last night I was checking out a VR chat for the first time, my friend and I stumbled across a Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee world that was such a spot-on recreation. It was so fantastic. I'm gonna have to show that off, I think, at some point. So maybe I can make a video out of that. I think that's a good idea. Don't mind me, again, drinking iced coffee. My fiance is great and made me another one. And it's going to wake me up. Alright, well, this Fury attack is going to go for 5 hits and do a decent bit of damage. We're going to keep going for it. Because I want Cotton Swab to get some XP. Daenerys and Leia are both really high level. Oh my gosh. Really going in on the 5 hits. Now we're gonna use Peck and should be done. Yeah. Awesome. Ooh, it's got a lily. Alright, well I think it is part rock, so flying type moves aren't gonna quite work as well as we want them to. By the way, I told my friend OC Bro that I nicknamed a Pokemon after them when I told him it was Slowbro. They were a little less pleased. I thought it was funny. You say it's super effective, but it did like what? 6 damage? That one did a little more. We should be fine. Alright, Way is level 22. I'll return the TM I stole. Sweet. Alright, now we can progress onward. Oh, we're gonna get another encounter too. Route 5 with the daycare people. I messed up. I'm gonna have to go back on. Alright, let's see what we get. A Mawile. I don't know what you guys think of that. A Mawile's not bad, but I don't prefer to play with it. Steel? Is it Steel and Dark? Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna have to do is I have to change it into something else. Let's go in the Loafer. Although I think that it only has the normal type moves. Don't know how much damage is that going to end up doing. It might take a little bit to weaken it. And Loafer's going to loaf around. Mawile's going to wake up and use Bite. Okay, now it's in the yellow. That's good. We use Yawn next. And then we'll just start throwing Pokeballs. Now let's see what happens. Let's see if we get this thing. Alright, and what are we going to nickname this little guy? Something really generic for Mawile, but Maw. Alright, trying to click up. There we go. Alright, everybody should be good for this. We're gonna go through the underground path that's here that leads us straight to Vermilion. Well, to the route that takes us to Vermilion. Doesn't she give a trade of Swinub for a Noctowl? Well, we know where to find a Noctowl if we find a Swinub. Okay. Now, Route 6. We're going to get some items up here. That's a full heal. That can come in handy. There's nothing over there. Okay. Now, there is going to be a new encounter here. And several trainers. So, my thought process is we take on these trainers first. And then we can search for a Pokemon. Clear them out, get some XP for the Pokemon that need it. Ooh, a Hypno. Let's go for Ember. I should do it. Ooh, that did not do much damage at all. Let's go for that Metal Claw and see what happens. Finally woke up and did no damage. Well, let's just go for sit on my lap and take this thing out. Thankfully, it didn't put us to sleep, and we're just gonna use the body slam. I know that can take it out, and oh, that did take it out, but it did paralyze it. All right, we did fall asleep anyway. You know what? This is a great time to switch into OC Bro and get some XP. Not that it's much, because apparently it's split 4 ways, but because it takes 4 Pokemon to defeat 1. Alright, well, before we face all those trainers up there, we're going to do this instead. Alright. See what happens. Let's see what we do. How we do. Picnicker Isabel, who has a Slowpoke. Alright, let's use Astonish here. It's apparently super effective. Uses Tackle, that's not going to do much, so I think we can just keep going for Astonish. Hope for maybe a crit to accelerate the process just a little bit. Slowpoke flinched. There we go, there's a crit. That made it go a little faster. Electabuzz. Ooh, this is tough. Who do I switch into? Ooh, this is pretty tough. Let's go on the Loafer. Not sure what our best option would be here, but what I'm gonna do, I'll start with the Yawn to put it to sleep, or to make it drowsy so it can go to sleep. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to use a Super Potion on either Leia or Daenerys. I'm going to go Daenerys. I think Daenerys should be able to handle the situation a little better. Alright, now Electabuzz is asleep. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attack once with Loafer to see how much damage it could do if... Okay, we'll just stick with Loafer. I should have anticipated that Loafer would be able to handle that by himself, but I was also pretty doubtful. Isabel sends out a Corsola. We're still loafing around. I used Bubble. Did like 7. Speed fell. Alright, that's gonna... Well, this'll work, it's just gonna take a little bit. And it's just gonna decrease our speed. I don't know if it's silly of me to not be raising my health, but I think that Loafer is gonna be fine, so... Or maybe that's just me having too much faith in him, because now this Corso used Harden, and this thing could always get a crit. So what I'm going to do now instead, we're going to go into Cotton Swab. Ooh, attack missed. Now, Astonish, I don't know if it's a special attack. Oh, that did nothing. Alright, we're going to go for the Fury attack. And it's going to do oh so little. We're just going to keep doing it. Oh, it missed. This is taking way too long. Come on. Come on. I'm watching it go down ever so slowly. Just a little more. Just a little more. Come on. You can do a Cotton Swab. Oh, there we go. There's the crit we needed. Cotton Swab's going to grow to level 19. can't for the life of me remember when Cotton Swab's going to evolve. I don't remember when Swab will evolve, but I think it's a little bit later. And now we have another trainer. I forgot that there was one more battle. Alright, now let's see what we can do. We got a Plusle to start, so we're definitely going to switch Cotton Swab out. But Daenerys is at full health now, so we can just switch right into Daenerys, and she should be able to take out this Plusle. We are paralyzed though, but that's fine. Uses Growl. We're just going to use Ember because Ember is going to be our best bet right now. Alright, we're going to use Scratch for the last one. Oh! Water type. Oh, crap. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a really big problem. But we're going to handle it. Oh, it's using Bide. Oh, this is perfect. I'm not gonna go right away for the Paris song. Right now it's storing energy, and it's going to do that for another 2 turns. So long as we don't hit it, it's fine. Because we're still asleep anyway, trying to wake up. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully wake up so I can use the Confuse Ray. Water-type moves are going to be useless, and I think that might be all it has. So we're going to go for the Confuse Ray. Excuse me. It's going to hit himself. I'm going to go for the Body Slam and hope to paralyze it. There we go. Alright, and we're going to be able to take it out now. Okay, that was a little less scary than I thought it was going to be. But I saw a Swampert, and it kind of was like, might not go as well. But it ended up being perfectly okay. Alright, Camper Jeff has been defeated. Again, we're going to have another encounter over there. Oh, we also are going to get the Old Rod, so we can get even more encounters right now. But that whole process did take a little bit. So, I did say that I wanted to, I did want to go on to the Viridian on the SS Anne today. But the other thing is, I am going to get an Old Rod, and I could just catch a bunch of Pokemon for this one. But I think, you know what, I think we should still go on it. I think that should be fine. So let me at least get the encounter that's still on Route 6. Any trainers that I have yet to face, I will face. Again, I like to do that in between episodes anyway. Just like to get the main parts. And we find a Yanma. Alright, so I think Peck should not kill. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Peck is a very weak move. Alright, so it does use... it does have its speed boost ability, which does increase its speed. We're going to put it to sleep. Unless it misses, which it just did. We're going to wait till it's asleep, and then we're going to throw the Pokeball. Unfortunately, it doesn't evolve into Yanmega this gen. That's next gen. Because Yanmega is a great Pokemon. Yanma, not so much. Ooh. It's a slippery little thing. Awesome. Caught it. So, the question is, what am I going to nickname this thing? And I have the perfect nickname. Yams. Yams the Yanma. Alright, well that's going to do it for that. And we are going to now go to the SS Anne. I don't know if I had already went to Pokemon State. I did, but I'm going to do it again. Oh, actually, this girl here is going to give us the First Seeker, which means I can rebattle trainers that I've already faced, so I can get some more XP further down the line, because it doesn't actually work right away. Not for a lot of trainers. I forgot that was a feature in this game. But we do get the Old Rod. We're going to the Pokemart. No, don't want to talk to you. There are no other balls, just Pokeballs, but that should be fine. But we're going to go on the SSN now. And there are a lot of trainers to face, of course, which means a lot of battles to win or lose. But we are going to explore this thing to the fullest. So I like to start going right to left, because left's the way you have to go for basically everything else. There's going to be a lot of trainer battles here, though, and I don't want to do all of them. But we'll see how much we do, because this process is going to take a decent bit, and I feel like I could always do that at a later point. Let's at least face this guy and whatnot. That was super effective. Let's hope we get a crit so we don't... Oh, just kidding. I'm saying. Then we wouldn't have to hit this a third time. Ooh, Letty Ann. Alright, that's going to be real nice too to use Peck on. Letty Ann's such an interesting Pokemon. Like, how do you get a Ladybug, which is an actual Ladybug, to evolve into a Letty Ann? Because it's not exactly a Ladybug anymore at that point, is it? Ooh, Porygon. Let's switch into Leia. I think Leia can handle this pretty well. Right? Leia snaps out of confusion. Good. One more confusion should do it. Anyways, that was one battle out of, like, a lot more battles. That can get long and boring. Leonardo has a Meryl. Okay. Nonetheless, though, we're going to get some good XP from these guys, which is good. Alright, I'm going to switch out, make this a little bit faster. Go right back into Leia. Leia's confusion does the trick. Okay, one more confusion should do it. No, it doesn't. This one will. Alright. Now here's the thing. We do, at the very least, have two main things for the story here that are going to be happening. We're going to have the rival fight, which is before you get access to Cut, before you get to the... what's that guy? The captain. Those are the only two big things that really happen. But as soon as you leave this place, you can't go back on the SSN. And I want to be able to fight everything for the XP. So, at this point, I think the best bet would be maybe taking care of those... Oh, dragon here. I think maybe if I were to take everything on behind the scenes, and then next I can bring you guys to, what's it called, to the rival fight. I think then, oh, hang on, press the wrong button there. I think then we'll be at just a good amount of time where we can make sure that this isn't taking too long, because really all the SSN is just a bunch of Pokemon battles. While good, can definitely take up a lot of unnecessary time that you guys, I'm sure, aren't that interested to watch. So, following this battle, I'm going to cut the video to before the rival battle. I'm going to take on all those trainers, and we are going to face a rival. I think that's going to be our best bet here. Again, if anything does happen to faint, I will tell you guys, I will be honest. However, I've been very cautious to make sure that, because I have learned from my experiences, especially the first part of this Randomizer Nuzlocke, what not to do. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to cut it for now. Any important highlights I will definitely highlight before then. But if nothing does happen, I will see you guys at the rival fight. Alright, everybody, welcome back. And we ended up training mostly everybody. Unfortunately, I couldn't find time to, or I wasn't safe training OC Bro up a little bit. But at the very least, we were able to bring up Cotton Suave quite a bit, and Loafer up as well. So we are about to face our rival, and from what I recall from last time, you started with a Mewtwo. So we don't want that to happen again, but obviously it's random, so that wouldn't happen again. But I feel safer having Daenerys in front to take on anything that could potentially be a hazard. Because again, I'm not too sure what we can encounter, but we will see. So Bert is going to start with a Mr. Mime, and I feel confident that we can take it out. It was burned. So use a Meditate, that's going to increase its attack. Very silly move for Mr. Mime to know. It doesn't really have physical attacks. It uses special attacks. Gen 5 was an interesting gen for I guess, movesets and stuff. It wasn't until Gen 4 where things really started to get more realistic. Not realistic, even more viable, I guess would be a good word. But I didn't realize we are severely overleveled than a lot of these rival Pokemon than I thought. Again, randomizing everything makes it so you got a lot more XP from a lot of things, so. But Daenerys is going to be able to take this out all by herself. That is awesome. Alright, Sunflora has been taken out. And the Volbeat. That's it. Awesome. Easy money. Although the Ember didn't fully take it out like I anticipated it would. And Daenerys attack misses. Alright, one more Ember should do it even though I used Moonlight here. Yep, good. So already Daenerys is 9 levels away from from evolving to a Charizard already. We are not going to orange Scary Face. No need to do that. There was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Which is exactly what I was telling you guys earlier, is what we're going to be doing. So basically, the captain's sick, so we rub the captain's back to make him feel better. And he's like, thank you so much, you're a cool dude. I'm going to give you the HM for Cut so you can go to the gym that's in this town. And you're like, oh cool, thank you, I appreciate it. And then we're going to check the yuck, shouldn't have looked. Wanna know why? Because that's puke. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. So when we continue next time, we're going to be able to face Lieutenant Surge, which is awesome. Can't believe we already got that far. And now we get to wave goodbye to the SSN. Very, very cool. So now we see it off, and then next time we'll just have to face a gym, and we'll probably be catching a lot more Pokemon. So what I'm going to do for next time is we're just going to, obviously you guys can see on the bottom left, there's that cut tree that we have to cut. But what we're going to do next time is we're going to face the gym leader, and we're going to get a bunch of encounters, because we have the old rod. We're going to go through Diglett Cave to go back to Pewter, where I do believe we can get the Amber, which we're going to give to the Cinnabar Island towards much later in the game. But guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, of course, I would appreciate the subscribe as well. If you are playing this game or any of the other games that I have on my channel, please do enjoy them. And as always, happy gaming!